Royce.
Just rolls off your tongue kind
Royce,
of.
right? Sweet Salt Records. It sound good.
Damn, that does sound good, doesn't
So this song I'm gonna play for you, it's called Roy's Song. You heard me talking about my great-grandfather Roy Ferguson. My grandmother Jean Dobbs told me about his life in great detail, and I wrote this song sitting in a garden in Salt Lake City the night I flew back into town. And yeah, here we go. Born amongst Baptists in Cedar Town. Bible leaves were blowing in the wind. To Ferguson's Georgia blood, his son was born in 1917. Yeah. His father was a farmer of crimson clay. Yeah. On the strings, guitar strings, boy found his way. Yeah. Loudly and proudly he proclaimed, there's a valley where the soul never dies. Call the troubled waters of your soul to be baptized. Yeah, yeah. Along came love, such as one to two. Roy took the hand of Mabel with a love that was so true, so true. Years passed and daughters came. It was hard times, hard times. Roy scratched a living driving cars on the production line for Chevy. Now it's something stirs in the blood, a man can't help but see. And so it was with old Roy Ferguson, so it is with me. And the fate and destiny was stirred in the wind. And something happened late that night, a Holiday Inn. The final song was sang and the lights fell low. As old Roy made his way out into the darkness of the road. As if the angels had called those debts to be paid. Roy touched the handle of his 58 Hudson and did fade. In the streets of Cedar Town, out amongst the Baptists, Bible leaves were blowing in the wind. Another old country singer was laid down low in the clay so crimson.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Clap too hard, you might get the clap.
Oh, you don't want to get that clap.
Here.
So this song I wrote sitting on the roof of a 1979 Chevy motorhome, parked next to an El Salvadorian restaurant called El Virolino.
Hello,
The best
motorhomies.
horchata in town. Good shit.
Love me some rice milk.
Yeah, some good horchata, some good shit.
Tow me, homie.
Yes. Yeah, that motorhome, man, the government got it now. Took
Damn,
my baby.
man.
They
The
took my
man
baby.
took the house.
So this song is about a conversation I had with a homeless fella down in Pioneer Park in Salt Lake City, and yeah, it's called "If I Could Die Anywhere." If I could die anywhere, I'd die in Salt Lake City. It's so delicate and pretty. Now I see people falling in and out of love, and the most beautiful scenery anyone ever dreamed of. If I could die anywhere, I'd die elsewhere in Pioneer Park. We shared bread with the homeless in the dark. Poplar seeds blew over our head. We shared love that was not yet dead. I'd die by you if you'd be there like you used to. Here's the thing, oh, here's the thing. I've seen lovers run away with strangers. I've seen curiosity give way to danger. I've seen all of America rolling by, that look in your eyes. My friend gave me a little advice. Ooh, little advice, he said. If you stay true to anything, if you stay true to anything, let it be the wide-eyed wonder of a child. Live your life with a sense of poetry. Go a little bit wild. Oh, but sometimes life has a way of breaking you down, breaking you down, breaking you down. 'Cause I've seen lovers run away with strangers. I've seen curiosity way to danger. I've seen all of America rolling by, right here from the highway side. If I could die anywhere, I'd die in Salt Lake City. That's a lie. I'd die under a bright blue Georgia sky. Yeah, those songs are from a recording I just put out that's called
Damn,
working on
buddy.
a full-length album, but those are from 3 songs from the man who shook the trail of the Devil's Hounds. Yeah, you can look me up on Facebook. You know, I'll talk to anybody. You know, I love playing songs for people and sharing stories. You know,
How do we find Sweet Salt Records?
Sweet Salt Records is on Facebook as well. We're currently building a website too, but we do check our Facebook pretty much daily, and we got people hitting us up on there too. So you can
Well,
do
what
that.
about, you know, some people locally who might actually be, you know, want to play some shows? I mean, is there any way that people can get in with you that way?
Yeah,
I mean, how do
definitely.
people
I mean,
find you that way?
anyone who plays the Sweet Salt Records show, I audition them because we only want the best, you know. So the best thing to do is contact us through the Facebook, either me personally or the label site, and you know, send me some music. Or I've even had people, you know, in the early days of the label show up and want to play, and I'm like, well, you know, let's step over here. You play me a song. If it's good, we'll put you on. You know. So
You guys just only dealing with folk artists, or I mean, how does that all thing work?
currently, it's mostly acoustic people, but we are going to be having an electric
Because
wing.
I was just saying, I know you guys book bands too, right?
Yeah,
for your
we have-
events, like
we have
normal
booked-
bands, like, you know, full
Yeah.
piece bands, right?
Yeah, we do. The event we do at Bar Deluxe called A Rowdy Old Time always features a band. You know, usually something kind of Americana, you know, or blues or rock based. But yeah, I also sing for a couple bands that are definitely not folk music. You know,
What other bands are you singing in like right now at the same time that you got shows?
I actively sing in two bands that perform regularly. One of them's called the Saint Anne. You know, we get some respect locally. We record with KRCL about twice a year. That's how we do our
90.9.
albums. Yeah, live on air. We do that every now and again. And Saint Anne is kind of experimental reverb. We call it desert gaze. It's like a Clint Eastwood on acid, you know, like trippy Western reverbed out, like a spaghetti Western but dark, you know. With it, we got two drummers, walls of reverb guitar, bass, vocals. We put a color projection light show on. We have our own monthly showcase called the Reverb Temple. I also sing for a band called Murrieta. We were around back in the day, did a lot of touring, took an 8-year break.
I heard Murrieta on K-Bear 101
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
too long
just
ago.
a couple months ago.
Yeah,
if I'm not wrong.
we get some love from some of the local radio stations. Murrieta's got more of a polished sound. You know, I guess it would fall under the realm of indie rock. You know, people who like
What's a
Kings
band you
of
could compare it
Leon
to? Like
Kings of Leon, early U2, we get a lot of that. You know, it's definitely melodic. It's stuff you can sing along to. You know, my bandmates in Murrieta are super talented, so we do put on a good show. You know?
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
I like them. I actually I had the pleasure of getting to watch the Saint Anne down at Saint Anne.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
Santander?
It was Santana, man.
Yeah, I got some things. All I want to do is see Clint Eastwood on
That
acid
happens.
now.
One
But
of our first shows
I gotta
that was
watch
the
you.
Santana
You're up there
Brothers.
pounding on a drum with your shirt off, sweating like a
Tearing
pig,
shit up.
having a great time. It's a good show,
Yeah,
actually.
it's a psychic release, man. That's what we're going for with the Saint Anne.
I'll show you. A
Well, awesome.
Shoot.
Well, I also know you guys do other shows around town, like at Piper Down, the Metro.
Yeah,
You guys
everywhere,
got stuff.
everywhere that's good. Man.
You guys
Yeah.
you played the Masonic Temple.
Yeah,
You've done.
Dude, that was literally one
charity
of the
events
greatest
you've done.
experiences of my life. I'm glad you brought that up. I won't go on and on about it, but
That's cool.
When I
One more time.
when I first started, I got the opportunity after playing guitar for like 2 months to play for 600 people at the Salt Lake Masonic Temple for an amazing show called An October Evening, which is like a Halloween themed fashion art like extravaganza. And they heard one of my songs on YouTube, you know, and they were like, "Dude, we want you to come play," and I was super honored and literally walked out in front of 600 people, truly acoustic, no microphone, nothing, and got to sing 3 songs. And I got YouTube videos of that on my YouTube channel.
Good.
You can check out Sweet Salt Records has a YouTube channel, and I personally have one too. So and I got Instagram and all that. We post all
And
this shit.
that's Tom Bennett, Bennett,
dancing,
right?
dancing with drunk Navajo Indians. Yeah, Bennett.
Popping and locking.
Dude, we have crazy shows, man. Sometimes they'll be like tribes of Navajo Indians there.
Tribes.
That's okay.
Whole tribes.
Whole
of them.
tribes of them.
That's okay. And I think
Drinking.
they're Native Americans.
No, they like to be
now.
called
Navajo
Indians.
Indians.
I don't know.
I mean, you
They
can't
do.
just.
They're-
I'm white. I'm the white devil.
Don't call me white.
I'm a white
So,
devil.
Anyways,
Okay,
I'd like to thank you again for coming into the
Thanks
studio
for having
today.
me.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and get back to our sets of here music, play for everybody, and thank you for coming in. And we'll be happy to have you back anytime. And
Hell yeah.
we'll be
Thanks a
seeing you
lot.
at your shows. You can find Tom Bennett on Facebook, or you
Sweet
can
Salt
find
Records.
Sweet Salt Records on Facebook as well. In the search
Look
key.
at them on YouTube, all over the place. They're and you
I'm
know
on
what?
the internet, man.
Pretty
We
soon
got
it's
shows
going to be
everywhere.
in your house, on your couch,
Oh yeah,
wherever
dude.
it might
Hey,
be.
and in the streets when the weather warms up in Salt Lake City, you can catch me just playing on the corner of 3rd and Main. I'm out there all the time.
Bringing the
Hustling.
pain on 3rd and Main.
Hustling and grinding.
Bring it on through,
Nickel and
man.
diamond.
All right, thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. We are
We're gonna go ahead and play
Zazu
some,
and the Golden Boy. We're going to be taking a short break. Listen to this beautiful music that we selected for
We
you.
love you guys.
Especially just for you.
Up next, we'll have William G. Kidd's interview. Stay tuned for that.
Shake it for Jesus.
Baby.